moving down to 2:23. Is that an accurate time for the call on June the 12th to Paula Barbieri's West Los Angeles number?
Yes.
At 470-3468?
That's correct.
So that was placed at 2:23?
Correct.
It indicates the duration of time to be 2 minutes for that call?
That's correct.
What is the actual duration for that call that you have listed in your records?
1 minute and 27 seconds.
And following that entry on June the 12th, there is an entry at 2:24. Is that an accurate time for that phone call, ma'am?
Yes.
5 minutes on the bill.
Yes.
What was do you have the actual duration for that?
I do not. That is not here on this record.
And on June 12th again at 8:55 p.m., you have message manager.
That's correct.
And again, that's an incoming call.
Yes.
And you have CF under the feature indicating again that the voicemail picked up that call
Yes.
because the cell phone was not answered.
That's correct.
All right, now on after 8:55 p.m.
And that was, you have that marked incomplete.
Correct.
And how long was that?
23 seconds.
So there was only a 10-minute difference between the so-called completed call and the incomplete call?
On this form.
This particular screen is actually the reservations division, the reservations listing by name, which is one section or one division of our computer system. And with regard to this form, what it shows is that a reservation was made for the name Paula Barbieri. The reservation was made on June 11th, 1994, and then it contains information regarding how that reservation was guaranteed.
All right, if I may, Your Honor, I'd like to highlight the areas the witness is talking about since there are so many numbers on this. It says CC, Holder, Michael, and then I'm going to highlight Bolton on the line below. Have I done so correctly? Almost, so the time of 3:55 on June the 11th would have been within minutes after having received the information, that is the reservation for Paula Barbieri?
The reservation clerk would have a headset, would be receiving the information, and would be inputting it into the computer as it's being received. But, you know, in terms of all of the information that's contained here, some may be.
With
Reservation made by Michael Bolton, and now the cross.
The records we've just seen. Are you aware that on that particular weekend, Michael Bolton was hosting a celebrity softball game in Las Vegas on Sunday, June 12th?
I'm not aware of that in particular. I remember the event taking place at some point in time.
And you knew it was on that particular date, on or about June 12th?
I'm not aware of what date it was.
But you, from checking your records as a custodian of records, you were aware that he had maintained and brought a number of people in and guaranteed their rooms at the Mirage, had he not, during this time frame?
I know that he was staying there personally. I'm not aware of what other reservations might have been made by him or under his name.
You didn't have occasion to check those?
They didn't appear in correlation to Ms. Barbieri's records, and the subpoena was limited to that.
It was limited to just Barbieri, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So there may have been others and other people who were there as his guests, but you weren't asked to look at that, is that correct?
No.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Thank you. And were you aware also that on that Monday, which I guess would be June